What's up, YouTube? This is Lance Burke from Team Loki. I've been wanting to put this deck profile together for about a week now. The past couple of days, I was playtesting with my boy Bryce here, and we came to the conclusion that True Draco, at least pure, is probably not dead. Maybe not even probably, but so I'm just gonna get right to it. We got two Masterpiece. This is pretty standard. Nothing's like changed like nothing's changed like pre or post ban list about this ratio. I think it's correct. Two Majesty's Maiden. This is a card that I've been going back and forth on, like whether to play 2 or 3. I think you definitely need more than one at this point in the when the format's like not really quite defined yet. And so yeah, then we got one Ignis. This is really saddening to me that this went to 1. I honestly wasn't expecting to hit them like that hard. I didn't even think about Ignis or give Ignis a thought. But yeah, they really gave the D to Dynamite. Next is the Spice card.
So what's this card do?
Okay, so basically it's like the other True Dracos, like the small guys. You contribute a spell and trap, nothing's new there. While it is face up on the field, your opponent cannot target or destroy any True Draco monsters except himself with card effects. So can't target, can't destroy. So after I finish the deck profile, I'll show some neat things you can do with a few different cards. It just has a lot of synergy. And you read this card and you don't think it's good until you actually sit down and play with it. It's nuts. I'll show that later on.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, man. It's bonkers. Then we got Triple Diagram. Why this didn't get hit? Like, really surprised. We won't talk about this. Triple Terraforming. Nothing new. I feel like...
Don't know why that didn't get hit either.
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, like, actually, before the ban list, I wasn't even playing this card at all, but I think now with the deck being, like, slower and a lot of hits, like, this is just necessary, and Diagram is even more necessary, especially with Drayth. Triple Heritage. Nothing new. Disciples, Emerald is a really good card. Rest in peace. Card of Demise. Like, that's another reason why I wanted to like play this deck, because I'm just like, dude, Card of Demise is still at 3, and if you just keep the monster ratio like the same, that's basically like what the deck was anyway, and it just functions like the same, maybe a little different. Triple Duality. Double Desires. I'm debating going to a 3rd. I haven't really tested it yet. This is just what I've been playing, so it works just fine. Performs well. Double Cyclone. Still a card I'm considering whether to keep in the main or move to the side. I still feel like Masterpiece. Like, any deck with Masterpiece is the best deck right now, and so if you can just, yeah, this is just a blowout against that deck. We'll do some more testing with it. One-ofs, we got Stormforth, Broken, Regeki, kept board wipes. I took out the Dark Hole one, you can only play 1 now, but I decided to move it to the side because like it would just brick. Like, it just wasn't working for me, so Triple Apocalypse. I feel like this card is even better now with the interaction that it has with Drayth, and I'll finish up and show you guys that. It's pretty awesome. Double Waterfall. Same thing with this card and Drayth. Like, it's pretty good. Actually debating on going to a 3rd one, but this ratio has been the same for me like for a while now, so it's pretty good. Sadly, the 1 return will get by. Skill Drain, it's a blowout. Warning, blowout. And double lose 1 turn. This is this is just testing. Like, Bryce just said, hey, just throw some lose 1 turns in there and call it good. And it's still a continuous trap and it gets the job done. So against any other deck that's not this deck, would probably win games. Going on to the side, this hasn't really changed. It's really rusty and just not prepared, but this will give you a basic idea moving on into the new format. So we got, you're right, we got double Gamma Seal, one Max C, God card, one Great Eagle. I wanted to play a second, but this has just been in my side deck for a while. It's really good against True Draco still, and yeah, it's pretty good. Double Chalice, it outs Masterpiece, you can activate it in the damage step, negates effects, it's just really good. And then the third Cyclone order, there should be at least one or two more deflectors in here. Like I said, it's been like taken apart. I apologize for that. 2 Breakthrough, I feel like, I don't know, this could still be like good against True Draco, but it was much better when Dynamite was like always a card, and like I'm not sure like how well that would perform right now, but it seems pretty good. Double Anti-Spell, it's a continuous trap, like you side it in against like the mirror and just like any deck that plays spell cards. And the 1 Dark Hole, and gonna put in a second Rivalry of Warlords because Kaijus are even more important against Masterpiece now, especially with Drayeth, and I'll show you that as well. And so, like, basically Kaijus are the only way to win.
No, show us Drayeth.
Alright, so Drayeth, right. Alright, so this card. So like I said, like the other True Dracos, like Tribute, Spell, and Trap, summon it. It's only 2100 attack, but its defense is just like pretty big, and you're mostly going to use him, like bring him out in defense most of the time anyway. So, 2 important things about this card. One, the most important, your opponent, if you control this and another True Draco, can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. And another actually really neat thing that it does is it floats. What I do is I float into one of these, I just keep floating down because it doesn't have to be tribute summoned to get the protection effect. So
it can float into itself?
Yeah, dude, like it just says, and also when it leaves the field, like it's like Danglong, it's just broken. You can special 1 True Draco or True King monster from your deck.
So that makes Waterfall really good.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. And like, yeah, so
Waterfall is essentially a +3?
I think it's a plus
because you draw
1.
2 and then you special.
It'd be a +1 because you trade these 2 for the 2, and then this special, so it'd be like a +1. But still, it's nuts. So, I've actually found myself using the second effect of this a lot, where you can send a True Draco card from your hand or grave to draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
So, like, you tribute summon for this set past turn. They try to do something to it, like it's probably going to die anyway at that point, so you just Waterfall, draw 2, and then special himself. And then, you know, he's just a body to tribute, and then once you add Masterpiece to the equation, it's too good. Yeah, man. Because, like, so let's say you... Alright, where's Masterpiece? Where's my guy? Okay, so you have Masterpiece. If you tribute it with using a monster and a trap, that it's basically unaffected by everything at that point until he leaves the field. So like, spells and board wipes are useless, and they can't do anything with monsters and traps. I just don't know why I didn't see this before, but it's pretty dope.
It's pretty spicy. Alright, well thank you for this deck profile, Lance. Anything else you want to say?
Shout out to Team Low-Key, my boys, Jonathan, Brent, Bryce. Some others aren't here, but they're not important. So, but yeah, I don't know what I'd do without these guys. They're pretty cool. Go to our channel, Team Low-Key, subscribe. There'll be a link down in the description.
Alright, peace out.